Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline.
Here we go.
Here's Chamberlain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Lopez. Driving to the basket. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez in that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
Here's McGrady. Outside Irving. Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lopez, the screen. The three from Ball. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Tipped away. Ball with a steal. Drives to the hoop. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
And given Lamelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real.
Out of the way!
Wow!
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Lopez, the screen. There's Ball with a three. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Lopez has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar.
Yes, sir! Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
Here's McGrady. And it's blocked by Irving. Ball surveys the floor. The home team calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
.133 left in the first. The floater. Left side Irving. Six on the shot clock. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got five.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow! Always. It's fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
20 feet out, and Ball gets it to go. He has 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Here's McGrady. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes a first. The home team calls timeout.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Booker surveying the D. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And back to... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here's Chamberlain to the paint. Back to Jokic, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Back to Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
And most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Going inside, Chamberlain. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown in the high post. No made baskets yet. For 3, Anthony. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right wing. Wembanyama double teamed. And stolen by Anthony. And they're on the break. And Anthony slams it in.
Lamelo getting up and slamming one home.
Inside. Anthony grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. Here's the three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Booker. Brown with a screen. Booker with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Duncan. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Bird. Here's Jokic. That shot off the mark. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Thurman. Now Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Thurman. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Love when PG's just aggressive in close, just punishing the rim that time.
Ball with a steal. To the middle.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Lamelo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now Ball. From the arc. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Irving. There's a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Pass to Thurman. Goes back up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Here's Bird. Still without a bucket. To the inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Here's the pick. Ball with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Lamelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
To the paint. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Down low. And it's Simmons with the jam.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
Irving for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, George with a steal. And here's Lopez from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
These are his first free throws of the game. The home team calls timeout. And he drops it first.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
.119 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. And there's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 1:03 left in the third. Anthony misses. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Anthony. A deep three. The rebound by Duncan. Anthony outside. Anthony grabs the board. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Booker with it. Launches a three. Oh, Booker with the triple. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
For the tie. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got 8.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical, too? Wow.
It's Brown on the wing. Out to Anthony. To take the lead. Sends it home from three-point land.
Lamelo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
No match for the Joker. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
To the middle. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody.
What a move! Wembanyama!
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane? You know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Duncan. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's McGrady. Banked it in off the glass. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Anthony misses. Here's Chamberlain. Inside. And stolen by Brown. Outside Booker. Brown with a screen. Pass to Anthony. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Brown with a screen. It's Brown on the wing. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Outside Wembanyama. Hauled in by Brown. On the wing, Anthony. Brown with a screen. Money.
Melo wants every bit of those moments.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The home team calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. here's Ball. Takes the three and buries it from deep. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a three would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Get off the floor, man.
Force and Grant Hill.
Them backdoor cuts, that's all you had, gang. Get off the floor, man.
So long, everybody.
Do.
Sounds interesting, but what is Necron?
Lamelo,
Search your screen
I call game.
Open the menu.